Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I made delicious pawpaw, but before we get into the process, let's list out the ingredients. So firstly, I use all purpose flour, I use sugar, I use powdered milk. As you can see, I measure them each by a measuring cup. I use powdered milk, I use salt, I also use some instant yeast. I also used some nutmeg. You can use nutmeg or cinnamon, but I prefer to use nutmeg. And then I used baking powder. I'm going to be showing you the brand I use for my baking powder. So this is the brand I like to use for my baking powder. Let's get into it. So I added the yeast to a bowl, and I also added some water. Like I said earlier, I will be listing the measurements I used in the description box. After the yeast, I added some water to it, and after the water, I'm going to be mixing them together. I've added another water. Now I'm mixing it. After I mix, I'm going to go in with my powdered milk. And then also my sugar. The powdered milk and sugar was stuck between the cups, so I had to use my hand to remove them. After the powdered milk and sugar, you can add your flour. Make sure the flour is well measured, depending on the consistency you used. After the flour, I'm going to go ahead and add my salt, my nutmeg, also my baking powder. I'm going to be using 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Remember, I'm going to be listing the measurement in the description box. And I'm going to mix them together until they all come together and become somehow like a milky mixture. So at this point, I'm just going to be shifting them all together, mixing everything together until all the ingredients, both the wet ingredient and the dry ingredient, comes together. I was mixing them all together. I kept mixing and mixing for a couple of minutes. At this point, the mixture is getting a bit smooth. This is what is going to look like. At some point, I got tired while mixing them together. You have to mix them all very well so that you can be able to become, as you can see, a bit more free and much easier, much lighter. So this is what the mixture looks. The mixture for 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes, it has rise. So in a hot groundnut oil, then check if the groundnut oil is hot, and then it's time for you to fry your delicious pawpaw. I'm going to be showing you how I scoop my pawpaw at the end of the video. As you can see, my groundnut oil is very hot and I'm allowing them to fry. Going to be putting them one by one so it doesn't burn, and stir them consistently. As you can see, my pawpaw is looking really good. So you're going to stir them, like I said, consistently so that it doesn't burn. You stir them until it is golden brown, and then you bring them out. Repeat the same process for the remaining batch, and then your pawpaw is looking is now ready. Look at how it's looking so good, guys, and the inside is very nice. So how I scoop my puff, just wet your hand, then use your index finger and your thumb to press it down through it, like you press it down and then it comes out like a ball, and then you put it's now ready. So it's basically simple, guys. So bye, please like and subscribe to my channel.